May is here, and it is my favorite month of the year because it is the International Masturbation Month. Yes, it is a real thing, and it means that this month you're encouraged to celebrate your body, your pleasure, and your self-touch as a normal, natural, and beautiful thing. And to help you celebrate with even more gusto and enthusiasm, here are some tips and ideas to improve your solo sex time. My name is Helena Nista and I make videos that help you have the best sex of your life. So make sure to browse my channel and to watch any videos that look intriguing to you. And if you like what you see, make sure to click the like and subscribe buttons below. And now let's talk about some practical tools and techniques for a better masturbation experience. I am a huge bookworm and I love reading in bed. And stroking myself while reading a book is something that I do on a regular basis. This habit can make things even more steamy for you if you happen to read some erotica. Or for the more modern folk, you can also listen to adult stories in an app like Audible or Deepsea, among many others. Bringing to mind a hot and exciting fantasy is a great way to boost your arousal when you're alone. And while most people do use fantasy during masturbation, I'd like to encourage you to do something new. Instead of reaching for the same old scenario that you've used thousands of times before, be creative. Cook up a completely new fantasy. Come up with more details, create a story. This can be a really fun way to explore the most erotic corners of your brain. And if you need some inspiration, my online course Masturbation Coaching contains a lot of different ideas and scenarios to play with. So make sure to check it out if you'd like to improve your solo sex experiences. You'll find the link in the description bar below. Let's talk about taking sexual fantasy to a whole new level. While most people are familiar with fantasizing while they're touching themselves, what about using just the fantasy without the touch? It definitely is a slower way to enjoy your eroticism, and it might not actually bring you to orgasm. Although there are people who are capable of thinking themselves into a climax, and maybe you're one of them, but it still can be a potent and powerful turn-on, so don't discard it too quickly. Mirrors can be a fantastic addition to your solo sex time, and you can either use a big mirror that will allow you to watch your entire body, or a smaller one for a closer look between your legs. I particularly like those small cosmetic mirrors that come with a stand because you can easily place them wherever you wish. Rhythmically squeezing my thighs together is one of the oldest masturbation techniques I ever used. A fun thing about it is that you can use it with clothes on and anywhere you are. I fondly remember some train rides when I was younger, when I would, you get the picture. Another fun way to do it is to add hands. In this variation, you need to sort of wedge your fingers or whole hands between your thighs by placing them on top of your genitals first. So the hands go on top of your private bits and then your legs come together and you can start squeezing while also optionally moving your hands up and down. Double stimulation. Using sex toys when you masturbate goes without saying, and I hope that you already have some yummy sexy helpers in your bedside table. But you can also use random objects to touch and stroke yourself. And no, I definitely don't recommend putting random objects inside of yourself, that can be dangerous. But you can safely use them externally on your external bits. This can be fabrics, maybe something metallic that will add a bit of a cold sensation, maybe something with a rough surface for something a bit more adventurous, etc. The point here is to give yourself some new exciting sensations that will maybe feel like you're being touched by somebody else instead of your own hand. Pillows and blankets are not only lovely and soft, but also readily available in our beds, which makes them great masturbation objects. Straddling a pillow or a folded blanket can be a fun way to stimulate your internal parts while also engaging your entire body in the sexy play. Masturbating with a lover or a partner can be a tricky proposition for many people, but it's really worth it. Being able to touch yourself while you're watching your partner do the same can be a highly erotic experience. Just try to resist the idea of touching them or them touching you, because then it won't be masturbation anymore. Plus, it can be a lot of fun to tease each other this way. Here's something for the more daring masturbators. Including your anus can add a whole new dimension to your erotic touch and pleasure. Our anuses are highly sensitive and can experience an amazing depth and variety of yummy sensations, both externally and internally. How about adding a touch of pain to your masturbation experience? This also isn't for everyone, but the line between pleasure and pain is very thin, so playing with it can be really exciting. You can clamp your nipples with clothes pegs, or scratch your skin with a kitchen fork, or smack and spank different parts of your body. You are the only one there, so you decide if and how far you take these experiences. And if you feel like your masturbation practice could use some new, fresh ideas and techniques, then definitely make sure to check out my online course, Masturbation Coaching. It's a fun, exciting journey of deepening and expanding your erotic pleasure every time you touch yourself. You'll find the link with a very special Masturbation Month discount code in the description bar below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment. And if my videos have ever helped you, please consider buying me a coffee through my Patreon account. The link is also down below. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you next week on this channel. And if you're following my vlogging channel, then I'll see you there even sooner.